Game of Thrones! Game of Thrones. It's finally the final season. I'm jacked up, you're jacked up, he's jacked up, she's jacked up. We're all fucking jacked up for these last 6 episodes. What the fuck is gonna happen? And that is exactly what this bottom of the week top 10 is about. Top 10 questions that I have going into the final season right now. Here we go. Let's fucking go, Game of Thrones. Number 10. How exactly is this season going to start out? I mean, by the way, spoilers here, but the way that season 7 ended, you had the Night King and the Ice Dragon fucking flying in and just ice fire all over the fucking wall. I mean, how do you top that? Where do you go from there? That was literally the last scene of the season last year, and now here we are where do you go? What do you do? Who do you show first? I don't know. Number 9. Now, Jaime Lannister is riding north after he fucking said, fuck you, Cersei, you're a bitch, I'm done with your ass. He's riding north now to, join the cause, the fight for the living. And he's probably going to end up at Winterfell, right? So my question is Bran going to rat him out? Because he's going to get to Winterfell, Bran's going to be there. Bran knows everything, right? So Bran's going to look at him and be like, I mean, he should say thanks, right? Like, dude, thanks for pushing me out the window and turning me into this psychedelic, acid-tripping, genius, three-eye raven type being. I don't know, but are they going to confront each other about that moment? They haven't seen each other since episode 1, season 1, when he pushed him out the window, the things I do for love. And then just, whoop, pushed him out the window. What's going to happen with that? Is there going to be any repercussions on that or no? Who knows? Number 8, will Arya complete her list? My guess is no. A little bit too hard there. You're not going to get to Cersei and the Mountain unless you kill them both in one shot. Stay woke. But yeah, is she going to complete her list? Number 7, will Tyrion stay loyal to Dany? I mean, most people would say yeah, but that look, that look that I'm talking about at the end there, where Jon and Dany are making love on the boat, little incest love, ugh. And then Tyrion's just like standing there like a creep, like a total creep. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Are you like sad? Are you mad? Are you regretful? Where's your head at? That's really should be the question. Where is Tyrion's head at? But I'll stick with the question I originally wrote down. Is Tyrion going to stay loyal to Daenerys? Number 6. Now this one's been a theory for a couple seasons now, but is Bran the Night King? When I first heard this theory, I was like, I don't really think so. But the closer and closer we get to this climax, the more and more it kind of makes sense. And like the more it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Number 5. Are we going to get a Clegane Bowl? That's the Mountain, the Hound, brothers, one's dead, one's alive. Are they going to fight one last time? I could see maybe a little, they're going to fight, they have a little one last duel, it looks like the Hound is going to lose, and then Arya comes from behind, saves his life, and gets the Mountain off of her list. Boom, if it happens, you heard it here first, just saying. Number 4. What the fuck is the deal with these Red Witches? You have Melisandre, and then a couple other randoms have popped up from here to there, and you thought they were these hot women. Well, then the one took off their necklace, that one scene, and she's a fucking like 300-year-old lady. What the hell's going on? What's their deal? Like she just kind of took off her necklace once and was like 100 years old, and we were like, what? And like they never like went back on it, they never said anything. Like, are we gonna get a little bit more explanation on like what the fuck's going on with the necklaces and the old women that look like they're like 30 and whatever this means, but hot. They're 30 and hot, but then necklace off, and they're 300 and not. 30 and hot, 300 and not. 30 and, okay. You get what I'm saying? Number 3. How is Daenerys and Jon, a.k.a. Aegon Targaryen, how are they going to feel when they find out that they are actually family? Because, I mean, that, for most people, finding out that the woman that you're currently boning is a family member, that'd probably be a deal breaker. Unless, however, you're a Targaryen. Then you're like, oh, that's what we always do. So, I mean, how are they? I feel like Jon, being that he never knew he was a Targaryen, is going to be like stark and traditional about it and be like, what did I just do? And then Daenerys is going to be like, I'm down if you're down. Number 2, does the Night King talk? I asked this to someone once and they said, no, he doesn't talk. But, I mean, if you think about it, he just hasn't talked yet. But why would he talk? He's been far from Jon Snow this entire time. He's always like looking over a cliff at him from a couple feet away, or like Jon Snow fucking goes off on the boat at Hardhome, and then he finally, puts his arms up like, what up, bruh? But he's never, everyone else, like, I would say, like, all the other White Walkers, they might not be able to talk. But the Night King, I feel like, at some point is just going to drop a word. And it's going to be like, fucking Jon Snow, or like something. He's going to say something. They can't just not talk. Communication is the key to winning a war. You can't not talk and win a war. But I mean, if you got an ice dragon, sure. But at some point, the Night King, I think, is going to talk. And number one, a little anticlimactic. It's just the question we all want to know: who is going to end up on the Iron Throne? Who is going to be victorious at the end of this Game of Thrones? Is it going to be Jon Snow? Is it going to be Daenerys? Is it going to be the both of them? Is it going to be Jaime and Cersei, or just Cersei and the Mountain? And fucking Qyburn, that little creepy guy. Is it gonna be the Night King? Is he just gonna sit there and like freeze the fucking whole throne room? I mean, in all honesty, I feel like it's gonna be no one. It's either gonna be the Night King is gonna fucking freeze that shit, or they're gonna come up with democracy, and then there's just not gonna be a throne anymore. I don't know. I just feel like I don't think there's gonna be like a single king after this anymore. So that's my theory on it. That was the top 10 questions that I have going into the final season of Game of Thrones.